Welcome to Soul Food Sessions. Today we're heading down to Hope, Alaska, and we're going to hang out with Scott Sherritt at his painting studio.
Hey, my name's Scott, and welcome to my session. My wife and I live here in Hope, Alaska. We've been married 53 years, and we discovered Hope about 24 years ago. I've been up here 63 years, and I never made the turn down that highway for the first 35 years. Thank God our best friends, Tom and Joyce Bergen, who also go to Heart of the City, they used to come down here a lot during the summertime, and was always trying to talk us into coming down, and I kept just kind of putting it off, and finally did. And it was over a 4th of July weekend, and I made the turn up here into this old historic part. I just said, wow. I said, this is it. We retired and moved down here, and we've been here now 22 years. I was walking downtown about 2 years ago, I guess it was, and there's an old shed over here. I'll show you when we go around the corner. And I see the bow of the sailboat sticking out. And we'd sold it. It's been 45 years ago we sold that boat. And I walked up and I got up there and looked at it, and sure enough, it was a tartan. Can you imagine that? You know, in Hope, Alaska, you close a chapter and you move on to another. Our whole life's been this phenomenal adventure. And an absolutely amazing thing about Heart of the City, to me anyway, is how God is using Chris and revealing so much to him that he in turn is able to reveal to us, which is just mind-blowing. It's such a wonderful community fellowship of believers, and it's just so fun watching that grow. And we've witnessed, I think, right around 200 plus people baptized there now in the last 2.5 years. And that is just absolutely unreal. We call it revival. It's really the only revival we've ever experienced, and it's just so neat being a part of that. I mean, we never leave that church without having something that's been revealed to us, and I know you know that. I've dabbled with art ever since I was a kid, but I always wanted to work for Walt Disney and be an animator, you know, that was my thing. And I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been pretty boring, I think. But when I got close to retirement, I started taking some workshops down in Scottsdale, Arizona, kind of honed some skills, and it's a progression. The main thing is you just got to keep painting, just keep doing it, and you'll hit a level and you'll stay there for a while, and then something will happen and boom, you go up 2 or 3 notches, and you just get better and better. And it is strictly a hobby for me. I give away more stuff than I sell. But I did one that was a winter scene of 6 Mile Creek up here. And I painted it before, but everybody likes my Denali's and all that kind of stuff. They walk out of the gallery fairly rapidly, but that, to me, was the best painting I've ever done. And it was just because I finally loosened up, you know, and painting is an illusion. You don't have to paint every little blade of grass and leaf on a tree. You paint it in such a way that it tricks the observer's mind into thinking all that's details there when it's really not. And that takes a while to learn. But John Hershey built this in 1916, so it's 103 years old. And like I said, the house across the street, that log house with the shake type roof, that's one of the oldest ones. That's 1896. Our art gallery is right next door, and it's a beautiful gallery. I'm not kidding. You guys ought to come down sometime in the summer. It just pulls people in. It's because it's got a lot of cedar and pine. It smells good. The floor is all 1 by 12 pine plugged and everything. And you just get this beautiful aroma in there. And it's so warm. And I've got really nice lighting. And people come in and they say, it's not something that people would expect when they come to Hope. Said, yeah. She said they were tied up back in that lagoon, and they said it was a female. And
so that's our Yeti story.
That's incredible. So you guys didn't miss it, but there's one out there, huh?
We didn't see her.
We didn't see her. But boy,
Jackpot west of Knight Island. It's a big lagoon. Yeah, we can make it happen. And unlike Portlock, it's very protected and easy.